The story begins in the cold, metallic depths of an alien spaceship, a vast, clinical torture chamber where a young human child is strapped to a high-tech chair. His name is Ethan, and he's no older than 12. His small, fragile body trembles as alien machines, sleek and menacing, probe his mind and body with precision. The sound of the machines whirring and clicking fills the air, mixing with the child's sharp cries of pain. His once bright eyes now reflect nothing but fear and terror. The camera lingers on Ethan's face, his wide eyes filled with helplessness. His body jerks with every pulse of agony, and yet, there's a flicker of something deeper in his gaze, determination. The Zareth, an advanced and ruthless alien species, have taken him as their prisoner. Their interrogators, tall, cold-eyed creatures with metallic, gleaming skin, tower over him. They have one goal: to break him and extract valuable information about Earth's defenses. They want to learn the secrets of humanity's hidden fleet, the fleet that has kept Earth safe for years, shielded from alien discovery. But Ethan, despite his fear, has a secret. Hidden beneath his skin, implanted directly into his neural pathways by Earth's top scientists, is a device unlike anything the Zareth have encountered. The neural implant is a beacon, designed to send real-time data back to Earth's hidden fleet, which lies cloaked in deep space, far beyond the reach of the Zareth's sensors. As the torturers continue their gruesome work, Ethan's mind focuses on something far more important than his suffering: the implant's signal. The device transmits everything. Every scream, every gasp for air, and every painful sensation is sent out to Earth's leaders, who are watching the data feed in real time. On Earth, a group of military commanders, led by Commander Elias Bonner, huddle in a high-tech command center. Bonner watches the feed, his jaw clenched, fists tightly gripping the edge of the table. Time is running out. The child is being pushed to the brink of death, and yet the signal has just reached its full potential. The neural implant has gathered all the critical information the fleet needs to track the Zareth's location. Bonner stands up abruptly, his mind racing. He orders his fleet to move. The fleet is composed of Earth's most advanced warships, stealth ships equipped with cloaking devices and cutting-edge AI technology. They are the last line of defense for Earth, and they are about to make their move. The fleet has always remained hidden, unknown to the Zareth, but now, they will strike. Back on the Zareth ship, the interrogators are not done. They continue to break the child, pushing him further, believing that they have broken his will. But what they do not know is that Ethan's mind is still intact, still focused on sending the most crucial piece of information he can: the fleet's location. His pain is unbearable, but his resolve is even stronger. He focuses on the smallest details of the interrogators' movements, the flicker of their weapons, the way their cold eyes dart to the screens. The data streams to Earth in precise packets, triggering the silent response from humanity. Suspense builds as the Zareth continue their torturous questioning. The ship's dark corridors echo with the sound of their alien voices, unaware that their fate is already sealed. As Ethan's mind bleeds into the system, the neural implant's signal spreads across the galaxy, targeting Earth's hidden fleet. On Earth, Bonner receives the last piece of the puzzle. The Zareth base location is now clear. The tension tightens. Bonner orders the fleet into position. Each ship powers up, cloaked under advanced technology, barely visible against the backdrop of space. A sharp command echoes through the fleet: move. The vast ships glide forward, silent and unseen, their advanced AI systems guiding them. Earth's forces are ready to take back what was stolen. Back on the alien ship, Ethan, the weakened, feels a sudden surge of hope. His torment has not been in vain. The data he's sent will soon lead humanity to their doorstep. He's a small part of something much larger now. Earth's hidden fleet is coming for him. As Earth's fleet nears the Zareth base, the tension reaches its peak. Bonner, with his team of elite soldiers, launches a covert strike. They land on the enemy ship, moving through the corridors with precision. The soldiers, equipped with cloaking devices of their own, silently disable alien defenses one by one. The Zareth are overwhelmed, caught off guard by the speed and efficiency of humanity's forces. With Bonner leading the charge, they finally breach the chamber where Ethan is held. His body is broken, but his eyes light up when he sees the soldiers. The child's silent gratitude fuels the team as they fight their way out, struggling to protect Ethan while fighting the Zareth forces who are desperate to stop them.
The battle climaxes as Bonner faces off with Kalen, the Zareth commander, whose body is enhanced with cybernetic technology.
They engage in a brutal fight, the sound of metal clashing with flesh echoing throughout the chamber. Bonner, driven by the loss of his family and the need to protect the child, overpowers Kalen in a final, explosive clash. As the Zareth forces are defeated, Earth's fleet bombs their remaining bases from orbit, ensuring they'll never threaten humanity again. Ethan is safe, and Earth's hidden fleet returns to the shadows. As Earth's hidden fleet springs into action, the mood is tense aboard the flagship.
The fleet is composed of advanced ships, cloaked and undetectable by the enemy's sensors.
They are guided by AI-controlled drones, which are equipped with the latest technology that Earth's scientists have developed in secret. These drones can hack into alien systems, disable shields, and create distractions with pinpoint accuracy. On the ground, human soldiers, enhanced with cybernetic implants, are ready for a covert rescue mission like no other. Each soldier has been specially trained to fight and survive in the most hostile environments, prepared to face overwhelming odds.
Commander Elias Bonner stands in front of a large holographic screen, watching the live feed of the child's suffering.
His face is grim, eyes hard with determination. Every scream from the child echoes in his mind, each cry a reminder of the horrors that the Zareth inflict on their captives.
Bonner clenches his fists, feeling the familiar anger rising within him.
Flashbacks to his past flood his mind, memories of a time when his own family was slaughtered by the Zareth. He can still see the flames that consumed his home, the faces of his wife and daughter, gone in an instant. He had sworn that he would never let another innocent suffer at the hands of the aliens.
The fleet, though hidden in the vastness of space, is now on the move.
As the ships silently drift toward the Zareth base, Earth's soldiers prepare for their mission. There's no room for mistakes. The fate of the child and the future of Earth rests in their hands. Meanwhile, the Zareth commander, Kalen, sits in his command chair, overseeing the torture. He sneers at the child, mocking humanity's weakness.
"Do you think your kind can stop us?" he taunts, his voice cold and menacing. He believes the Zareth's technological supremacy is invincible.
The thought that a small human fleet could threaten his empire is laughable to him. His arrogance blinds him to the truth. Earth's forces are ready to strike, and this time, they will not fail.
As Kalen's words fade into the background, the cloaked ships draw closer to the Zareth base. The clock is ticking.
Earth's fleet is primed for a daring rescue, and they will stop at nothing to save the child and punish the Zareth for their crimes. As Earth's fleet moves closer to the Zareth base, the tension is palpable. The first phase of the operation begins with the deployment of stealth drones. These small, almost invisible machines breach the atmosphere, slipping past the Zareth's early detection systems undetected. Their AI systems work in perfect harmony, disabling the base's outer defenses, one by one. The Zareth are unaware of the imminent threat, and the fleet, still cloaked and hidden, silently edges closer to the heart of the enemy's stronghold.
The action intensifies as Earth's forces make their move. Human warships, nearly invisible in the vast expanse of space, move into position.
Each ship is equipped with advanced cloaking devices, making them almost impossible to spot. The Zareth, who rely heavily on advanced radar and tracking systems, fail to detect the incoming assault.
Earth's forces are like ghosts, slipping through the Zareth's defenses without leaving a trace. Meanwhile, AI-controlled drones begin systematically disabling the enemy's communication systems, cutting them off from reinforcements.
The Zareth soldiers have no idea that their world is about to be shattered. On the ground, Earth's soldiers prepare for the next phase of the mission.
Wearing high-tech combat suits, designed for speed and durability, they infiltrate the alien base.
These suits enhance their physical abilities, allowing them to move with incredible precision.
They enter the base's dark, labyrinthine corridors with silent footsteps, weapons ready, eyes scanning every corner.
They know the Zareth soldiers are everywhere, but they are undeterred.
As the soldiers advance, they engage in brutal close-quarters combat, using EMP weapons to disable the alien machinery and shields that block their path.
The Zareth soldiers fight back fiercely, but Earth's soldiers are a different breed, outnumbered, yes, but driven by love and desperation. They fight with the heart of warriors, protecting what's most precious.
Commander Bonner leads the assault, moving through the chaos with laser focus.
His mind is set on one goal: reaching the torture chamber where the child is being held. As he pushes through the enemy forces, he reflects on his own painful past, the memories of his family lost to the Zereth. It's this pain that drives him forward. Finally, after what feels like an eternity of fighting, Bonner reaches the chamber. Inside, he finds Ethan, weak but alive, struggling to hold on to consciousness. The child's eyes lock with Bonner's, a silent connection of hope amidst the chaos. The contrast between the cold, sterile walls of the alien base and the warmth of Bonner's determination creates a vivid, tense moment. The fight is far from over, but Earth's forces have come for the child, and they won't stop until they've won. The tension reaches its peak when Kalen, the Zereth commander, learns that Earth's forces have breached the base. Enraged by the breach, he roars in fury, his voice echoing through the cold, metallic corridors of the alien stronghold. His eyes flash with deadly intent as he orders his guards to mobilize. Kalen, augmented with advanced cybernetic implants, steps into a high-tech arena at the heart of the base, a place where the Zereth conduct their most brutal confrontations. The arena is a massive, circular chamber, filled with the hum of energy fields and the gleam of sharp weapons. The Zereth guards, towering and menacing, surround the arena, eager to witness the clash between their commander and the human leader. As Kalen strides into the center, his enhanced limbs crackle with energy. His cybernetic arms are built for strength, his legs engineered for speed. His speed and power are far beyond that of any normal Zereth soldier. He is a perfect weapon, designed to crush any who dare oppose him. But Commander Bonner is not intimidated. He steps into the arena, his heart heavy with the weight of his past, his family lost to the Zereth, his comrades falling one by one. Every fight he's faced, every battle he's won, has led to this moment. This is not just about the child's survival. This is about avenging all that the Zereth have taken from him. The battle between Bonner and Kalen is a storm of chaos and fury. Bonner moves with precision, his high-tech combat suit enhancing his agility and strength, but Kalen's speed and brute force make him a deadly opponent. Each strike Bonner lands is met with a crushing counter from the alien commander. The ground shakes beneath them as their fists collide, and the air crackles with energy from Kalen's cybernetic enhancements. It's a battle of raw emotion as Bonner channels his rage and grief into every punch, every movement. He fights with a burning need to protect the child, to avenge his fallen comrades, and to end the Zereth's reign of terror once and for all. The fight seems to reach a deadly stalemate as Kalen prepares for the final blow, his cybernetic body charged and glowing with power. But Bonner has one final weapon, the child's neural implant. With a sudden, desperate move, Bonner activates the implant, sending a surge of energy into Kalen's cybernetic enhancements. The overload is immediate and devastating. Kalen's systems begin to short-circuit, his strength falters, and his enhanced speed is lost. In that moment of vulnerability, Bonner lands a devastating blow, a direct strike to Kalen's core, knocking him to the ground. The Zereth commander's reign of terror ends in that single, powerful moment. The arena falls silent as Kalen's body crumples to the floor. Bonner stands victorious, but the victory feels hollow. The cost of this war, the lives lost, and the child's suffering are all too heavy to ignore. However, in this brutal moment, humanity has triumphed, and the Zereth's iron grip on the galaxy has been shattered. With the battle over and the child safe, Earth's fleet stands victorious. The Zereth base is in ruins, its dark, cold corridors now silent, littered with the wreckage of alien technology. The Zereth soldiers, once so confident in their superiority, lie defeated. Commander Bonner watches the destruction from the command deck of the flagship, his heart still heavy with the weight of the lives lost, both his comrades and the innocent. The mission is a success, but there is no time for celebration. The war is far from over. In the final moments, the fleet sends a clear message to the galaxy. The ships, still cloaked and ready for the next move, turn their attention to the remaining Zereth strongholds scattered across the galaxy. Earth's leaders have been waiting for this opportunity. The time for subtlety is over. As the fleet begins its strategic withdrawal, the final assault begins. Orbital bombardments are launched, and Earth's advanced warships unleash their full destructive power on the remaining Zereth positions. Bright flashes of light tear through the darkness of space as the Zereth strongholds are reduced to ashes. There is no escape, no refuge, as Earth's forces establish their dominance in the region. The Zereth, once rulers of this part of the galaxy, are now nothing more than a fading memory. On the surface of the Zareth base, as the final explosions reverberate through the ground, the child Ethan looks up at Commander Bonner. His small face, once so full of fear, is now filled with awe and relief. Bonner kneels down to meet the child's gaze, his expression softening just for a moment. "This is just the beginning," Bonner says, his voice steady yet filled with quiet confidence. The child nods, understanding more than his age would suggest. There's a bond between them now, one forged in the fires of war and the shared struggle for survival. As Bonner stands up, looking towards the horizon where Earth's fleet hovers, there's a sense of something greater at play. Humanity is no longer the underdog, struggling against overwhelming odds. With the child safe and the Zareth on the brink of collapse, Earth has made its mark on the galaxy. This victory is not just about surviving, it's about rising as a powerful force to be reckoned with. The war is far from over, but humanity's place in the galaxy is no longer in question. The Zareth may have underestimated Earth, but they've learned the hard way that humanity fights with a fierceness no alien force can match. The story draws to a close with a moment of quiet reflection. Commander Bonner stands alone on the deck of his ship, looking out into the vastness of space. The final battle is over, the Zareth have been defeated, and Earth's fleet begins its slow departure, vanishing into the cold expanse of the stars. The once hidden fleet, now revealed as a force to be reckoned with, leaves behind a galaxy forever changed. The bright lights of the warships flicker out as they enter the darkness, leaving only the silence of space behind. Bonner watches the fleet as it disappears, his posture tense but resolute. The victory, though hard-earned, doesn't bring him peace. His eyes drift across the starry sky, reflecting on everything they've lost. So many lives, so many brave soldiers, sacrificed to get to this point. He thinks of his fallen comrades, of the family he never had a chance to protect, and of the innocent children like Ethan who've been caught in the crossfire of this endless war. The cost of victory is heavy, and the burden of leadership weighs on him more than ever. He thinks about the child, Ethan, who is now safe but still haunted by the horrors he's endured. He wonders what kind of future awaits the young survivors of this war. Will they grow up in a galaxy that is truly free, or will more battles await them in the dark corners of space? As Bonner gazes into the stars, the quiet hum of the ship's engines is the only sound that breaks the silence. The fleet may have won this battle, but Bonner knows that this is only the beginning. The galaxy is still filled with unknown threats, alien races that might have been watching from the shadows, waiting for their chance to strike. The victory over the Zareth has proven that humanity is strong, but it's also shown that there are enemies out there who won't hesitate to challenge them. Bonner takes a deep breath, the weight of the future pressing on him. He knows the war isn't over, that peace is still a long way off. But as the stars flicker in the distance, he feels a sense of resolve. Humanity has taken its first step into the galaxy's bigger stage, and no matter the challenges ahead, they will face them together. The story ends with a soft fade out of Bonner's figure against the infinite stars. The journey is far from over, but humanity has proven they are no longer the underdogs.